What's good, everybody? Happy Victory Monday. It is, what's this? XFL champions. That is what's up.
Right.
So, all those Renegade fans that were always saying, show us the trophy. Where's your trophy? Yeah, we got one now. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
And just for that, look, I'm going to start it off the right way. Right in front of the championship belt, because that's what we're going to win next. Get the river barges
You already know
ready.
what time it is.
Get the river barges
up,
ready. Because you know what? Birmingham, they're looking for number 2, right?
I got me.
Oh, you got. Oh, she
BYJ.
brought her own juice. She brought her own juice. She brought her own juice.
Salud. BYLJ babies.
What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Watching the video of us winning, it still makes me cry. I'm not even lying. Like, I was crying. I was legit crying.
Look,
like real tears.
Yes,
real
like
tears?
my makeup was
like happy tears. Yeah, like
yes,
legit
they were legit happy
coming
tears.
down.
You already know. Look, hey, it's what you want to start? What it was like in San Antonio, or what it was like in the Alamo Dome North?
Let's do you first, because you were by yourself.
I was not. I had brought my babe and
Well, I
brought my
mean,
girl with me. But
out of us,
Oh,
you
yeah.
were by
Of
yourself.
us.
look,
She ain't here.
I will say that St. Louis brought it better last week. Not this past weekend. They were there was less people, right?
Mhm.
For first of all, secondly, the crowd was rowdier. Now I can understand why, because in the first game they were up the entire time. You know. Now the second game we were up the entire time, so the crowd by about halftime they were like, "What's the point? We're gonna lose." And so they were kind of getting quiet until that scoop score there, and they got that momentum back
Hype.
for all about 10 minutes, 10 like not 10 football minutes, but 10 actual minutes, and then it quieted back down. And then by about middle of third quarter, beginning of the fourth, people were leaving in droves. They were leaving in droves, and it was like it. I was like, I don't know. I just
can't even say it.
It's because look, they should know of all people, because they did it to us at the very first home opener, and it's something that every single Brahmas fan has never forgotten. You never ever leave until all 60 minutes have been played, because anything can happen. They were down by 10. Yes, that's a 2-possession game, but they still had the 4th and 12 that they could do.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden,
why didn't they do it?
because
I
they didn't.
We could talk about that, but
No.
we could talk about that, but
Well,
I'm
they
definitely
didn't.
getting into
Why didn't
it.
they do a 4th and 12? Because they didn't
Why
score.
Oh, is that why?
Why didn't they take a shot in the end zone earlier to try and score, or even just kick a
a field goal?
Just to but like you're talking about fans leaving early. That's always one of my big pet peeves is fans leaving games early. And it really pisses me off when fans leave like a playoff game early. Like this is your chance to say goodbye to your team for the year, to cheer them on, like cheer them off the field. Yeah, if it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, but you stay till the end. You applaud your team for a hell of a season, making it to the playoffs, and then you leave. You don't leave in the middle of the damn fourth quarter. That's just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah,
he said y'all ain't gonna hear me cry because he was heckling us last week. That's why.
I will say, like, even last season at our last game, even though we lost, I stood there at my seat and I told every one of them guys, great season. Lift your head up. We'll get
Mhm.
them next year.
Yeah.
And what did
I
I
had a picture with
say? Hashtag revenge season.
I had a picture with Abraham last year after the game. He came over. His family was close to us, and he came over to us and took a picture. He was pretty cool, but I mean, it is what it is, man. You know, you lose some, you win some, but you don't
Mm-hmm.
leave. You don't. You know, we learned our lesson last year, the first game of the season we played Battlehawks. We
Yeah.
learned our lesson. So a lot
That
of fans, a lot of Brahmas fans. Well, we didn't, but a lot of Brahmas fans learned their lesson. They was like, "Oh man, we left early because we thought the game was over."
Yeah,
that
a lot of Battlehawk fans did as well. You know, and yeah, came back and what just happened here?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, and so I think the for as a fan, one of the best experiences was post game because yes, I wanted to rush the field so badly, and I was this close to doing it until I saw, Miss Danny Garcia coming our way, and I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't. And then she came and talked to us. Um, said nothing but nice things. Was very grateful. Said she was excited to see the coaching matchup between Skip Holtz and Wade Phillips, and how Coach Wade the entire time calm, cool, and collected. You know how he is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the players were getting hyped, but the coaches, they know, hey, we still got, well, the
The week
job's not
one.
done
Not
yet.
that done.
The
Yeah.
Yeah.
job's not done yet. But go celebrate today. Like that's fine. Like the players earned every right to do that. But
Mm-hmm.
Back to
one of
work.
one of the thing that I think stood out the most to me is that when they were getting the championship, they were getting all these T-shirts right here. Multiple players came by and they ran over to where we were. The three of us and some of the families were there too. But where me, Brahma Babe, and Brahma Bro were, and they gave us the shirts. And they said, "You guys earned these just as much as we did," and it made us feel part of, like, we were like not like literally a 12th man. Like we've been, they know us, they see our faces every game, they look for us,
Right.
they know, they told me, they said, when we don't see you guys, it kind of, they're like, where's our people, because like we walked in a little bit late because we were waiting for some other people to walk in with them. So we didn't show up as early as we did the week 10, where we were there when
Mm-hmm.
they were still warming up. So we were there. They had already finished warm ups and stuff, and they didn't see us. They didn't see any Brahmas in there, other than family.
Yeah.
And so people were just like, they told me after the game, like, when we see you guys, everything y'all do, all the hype that you bring, like the players feed off of that, and they see that, and then I mean, being in enemy territory, especially in a place as packed and like and rowdy as um St. Louis, to know that you have people that are right there front row that you can actively hear, they're cheering you on, like that, you're gonna feed off of that. Like it's just gonna give you good vibes. Like, these people came all the way from San Antonio just for us. Like let's go, and for them to just go, like, get shirts and think of us and be like, let's get them shirts. Like, it meant the world. It meant the absolute world, and it has made me. It's just solidified me that, like, that's why I love not just this team but this league, because there's no way any other league, college or NFL, would
Right.
ever do that. There's
Right.
no way. And it really, and it solidified the whole, we're a family. Like, it, San Antonio is a family, from the players to the coaches to the fans in the stands. Like, it everybody has to do their part, and that includes us as fans.
Facts.
And yesterday, I really felt the love from the coaching staff, from the players. You know, it was just, it was a unreal experience. And I got to have a couple of heart to heart, that things I've always wanted to say to coaches that I haven't had a chance to, and I finally got to say it, and it just solidified the bond even more.
Hey, it's bigger than football, man. That's good
Absolutely.
that you experienced that. And we know we talked about that last season too. Just like the effect that they had, that the team and the league and fans and all that, the camaraderie and stuff in this community, like how it feels on us, and it just it's really eye opening for a lot of people and for us in particular because it's definitely bringing light to our eyes and our family and stuff. I bring my son. You bring your son. Family members come along with you guys as well too, and they always be like, "Oh, I want to come again. I want to come again," and just the interaction, the fan engagement that the players have with us is just insane, man. Like I told my wife, I'm like, these guys be knowing us, like they know us to that, to the
Yeah.
point where they know where we sit at. They know, who we are. They dap us up after every game. You don't get that with the NFL. You know
No,
what I'm
and
saying?
then
So
when they were giving out shirts, they were calling me by first name. They're like, "Hey, is he cool? Can I give him one?" I was like,
yeah,
"Yeah, he's cool. Give him." And then they're like, "All right, here."
yeah,
But
yeah.
like, cause I was looking one way, and I heard my name called, and there was a couple players, and I was like, "Oh crap, they know me by first name." And then they were also wishing
Mr. Popular.
they were
I'm
wishing
saying
Brahma Babe happy birthday. They were wishing me happy anniversary. Yesterday was my wedding anniversary.
that's dope.
Um and it was just like and this one is coach. This one was a conversation I had with Coach Party. He said, "Look, I know." He's like, I cannot thank you guys enough for you guys coming to the games. We know everything that you do. We know the hype that you bring, and we know the toll it takes to travel. Because I mean, for them, they get a direct flight from wherever they are to where they're going, right? But for us, we've driven thousands of miles. We've flown multiple times. The expenses are out of our pockets.
Woo.
The buying the tickets, making sure we're right where they are too, in the trenches. And he said we recognize all of that. And he goes, and I know you. He was talking to me, but he's like, you have a wife and a son, and you got to take care of business there too, and you still make the time to come with us here. Like it, they recognize that the sacrifices that we make as fans to be able to make sure that they know that they're supported, it's recognized. And like I said, me and Coach Party had a little heart to heart there, and the way we ended it was, "I love you, man." And
That's
I
what's
was
up.
like, what coach is gonna say that to a fan?
That's what's up.
Not gonna
That's
happen.
awesome. That's awesome.
And yeah, I mean, it was like I said, it was a hell of an experience. And
I want
it's
to hear about these peanuts that were getting thrown.
oh yeah, so during the game,
Listen up, Battlehawks fans.
so now
Y'all think y'all so clean and so goody two shoes. Okay.
I did get peanuts thrown at me. I guess they were trying to make it a game of landing it in my
Wait,
sombrero.
Hakeem. They probably were mad from hearing that the entire time.
Actually, I wasn't screaming it that loud or that much. I'm saying. Now every time we score, I would go caca caca, and then now I also did feel a little bit guilty because we were in the second row initially, and there was some people that were sitting. There was 3 empty seats in front of us. I'm like, all right, let's move to the front row. But before we did that, we're sitting. The floors in that section are bleacher, and the guys that were sitting on the next row right next to us, first time there, they're wearing St. Louis Cardinals gear. First first Battlehawk game they've ever been to, right? And I'm like, well, you guys picked a great game to come to. I mean, it's a playoffs. Like, this is awesome. Um, they put their beer in the cup holder, and because of my stomping,
Oh my goodness. That was a bad idea.
but before they noticed it, I didn't like their beers. They had maybe taken a sip, and then it was halfway empty. And then someone was like, "Hey, y'all may want to grab your beers because Sombrero Man over there is kind of going a little nuts." But the beer was like,
You went nuts, all right.
yeah.
You had some of them that's Alfredo too.
And yeah, it was. And then before the game, It was great. I got unanimously booed by all the Battlehawks fans there, because their local TV station, Channel 4, was doing a live shot in front of the entrance to the dome, and I saw it, right, and so I went and I like snuck. I mean, I don't know how me of all people with a fucking giant sombrero can sneak in, but I snuck in. And I was like, "Go Brahmas, go Brahmas!" And then like the reporter was like, "Wait, what?" And then the cameraman was just trying to like pan away, and I was like, "Nope, nope, 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 nope." And I just hear all these boos coming my way, and I'm like, "Yeah, let's go." And of course, they got a group shot, right? And I was right there, smack in the middle, like sticking out like a sore thumb amongst the sea of blue. So those of you from St. Louis who are watching, if you watch coverage on Channel 4, your boy made it to Channel 4.
They probably cut that out, man. You know, they probably cut that out.
No, it was a live shot. It was a live
It was
shot.
it was like 6-second tape delay. They just kind of blurred you out on there.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
But it was quite the experience. It was quite the experience. You know, I really enjoyed it. And now I was told by many Battlehawks fans that they want the XFL to take this, and they may or may not wear yellow, or they will still wear their blue. They will still wear their colors, but they will also have some yellow on to make sure that the championship, the UFL championship, stays with the XFL.
So it's going to be just like what we experienced in the playoffs last year, except reverse, right? It seems like people were kind of divided, rooting for Arlington or for DC, but everybody came out and rooted for somebody,
right?
Yeah,
and cheered that game on. We definitely know who you didn't root for. We're just going to gloss over that and keep moving forward. But yeah, definitely St. Louis. You know, that was a heck of a game. And then I'm going to say it right now. Right, I'm the late guy, but it's okay. I do have at least one apology to issue because I doubted somebody and he proved me wrong. So I owe that man an apology. But St. Louis, that was a heck of a game. There were some extracurricular activities that were going on, kind of on both sides. I don't know if you guys have addressed that or not. I'm going to try and mess with that later. But this weekend, make sure that you guys are coming out. You can be in your St. Louis colors. We can bring some Brahmas colors up. Let's root for the XFL. Let's all band together as one family and root for a good game, and help us take down the Birmingham Stallions.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about our experience.
Yeah, because
So
we were telling the players and the coaches after the game about all the FaceTimes and what y'all were showing us. So please tell the world, like,
let me just
like?
put a little.
I'm gonna put
a fun little video of just the second we realized we won. Just because the joy and the jumping around of certain people and stuff, it's still, like I said, when I watch this video, although I laugh, I still feel the happy cries. But check this out.
Pick it up! Pick it up!
Take your shirt off next time, DD.
Please.
Take your shirt off.
It was.
I didn't even know my fat ass could jump like that. You know.
Now we've got it recorded in time.
Oh my goodness!
But I do want to show something too before we. I know it's a long video, Jorge, but I want to show it too because a lot of people. You know what? We'll just tell the story
everything
about,
goes.
Yeah, we need to talk about Touchdown Jesus because a lot of people we have said it. We have told the story once before, but nobody really knows about Touchdown Jesus and how he's actually like he has proven that we call ourselves the Memphis 8. We are the original 8 Bulls on Tour crew that went up for the first long away game.
What was the first away game?
Was it our first away? Oh yeah,
it was the first one.
And it was the long one.
First away game.
We drove up there. So as we're all piling into the vehicles to go to tailgating, my husband Jesse was the back of his Tahoe, and he looks down and he finds a little figure Jesus. Well, we learned that he's actually a saint, but we've dubbed him TD Jesus.
Yeah, it's
But
It's already submitted.
cool ass, but whatever.
so he's been dubbed TD Jesus. We all touched him.
Yep.
He came I put him in my stadium bag, and he came with us to the game. And as you know from the Memphis game, we won in those last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And ever since then, Touchdown Jesus has came with us. If the Memphis 8 do not touch Touchdown Jesus, at least the 8 of us, we have lost. And it's happened 3 times.
Yep.
Where all 8 of us have not touched him.
And how many
We've
times
tried-
have we lost?
We've tried to go around it where we've had gloves, where we'd even have a gummy bear with a fingerprint to touch him, and it did not work. So I will say that this last Touchdown Jesus had the time of his life. Thank you to Jorge and Brahma Babe and Brahma Bro for taking such good care of him, because I would have flipped if we lost him. But if you guys aren't friends with me on Facebook, you guys didn't see his little adventure. So just so you can see, he means a lot to us. The Memphis 8 will be there this weekend, so he's going to get touched.
Yep.
And the extra Brahma love is just the extra blessings that he gives out. So check it out.
Mhm.
Bro, they was dapping him up.
Oh, yeah.
Touchdown
Yep.
Jesus. So he will be
Hey, they all
taking the
do.
same voyage. He's going to take the same voyage again this week to championship. So all of those doubters on my page talk about my Touchdown Jesus and how he ain't going to help us and he ain't the real Touchdown
talking.
Jesus. Proved y'all wrong.
Been
I
so-
said Jesus gives us what we need, not what we want. Last
There
week
you
he
go.
didn't give us what
Amen.
we wanted, and he gave us what we needed this past weekend. So,
Amen.
Yep.
Praise
Looks
him.
like it worked
Hallelujah.
out for us.
but yeah, Bombshells was so much fun.
Mhm.
We tried to keep it. I tried to keep it like we were at a game because we definitely all had FOMO,
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
100%.
What is FOMO?
fear of missing out.
There you go.
Yes. And definitely want to give a shout out to Jackie again. Mad praises to her for doing the things that she did to make it more like a an in-game experience. And with the Simba cam, with the Flex cam, I believe we even did a dance cam at one point. It was just so much fun having Jackie go live and grab video of us just being stupid and silly and having fun and just egging us on to be the ridiculous characters that we are, because it did help out. It made it much more like we were connected with the team, much more like we were there in person supporting our crew as they were out there doing their thing. And it was an awesome experience, even though and yes, I wound up losing my voice a little bit again, yelling at a game. Okay,
Yeah,
I
you
ain't
did.
surprised.
I mean, Like how do you lose your voice at a watch
At a-
party? But
At a
I
restaurant.
did the same. You know, I came home and I was like, holy crap! Like I'm kind of
Yeah.
wore out from yelling. And I was like, just like at a game, not
Yep.
to the extent because I wasn't yelling as much as I was in the game, but my voice was still kind of like itchy and.
Speaking of which, right? I still have a bone to pick with you, Brian. My guy right here tried to break our tradition and not do a lap around the restaurant, holding
They
the
sure
flag,
did.
doing
Do a
our
lap.
thing. Okay.
They sure did.
Yeah.
And he wasn't going to do it. And I told you, we don't do it. We're jinxing the team. We did it, and it worked out in our favor. Okay. So you remember that
we
we're
did our lap before the game and after.
we're doing it in St. Louis before and after.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Entrance to our seats, guaranteed. We have to.
Yeah.
Tradition. So
Let's mention Joanna too, because
Yes.
oh yeah,
girl,
Joanna.
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
sorry.
she was the main one. She reached out to Bombshells. They got the area all fun and festive. They have balloon arches, but if you've never been to Bombshells, they have TVs on every table. There's like literally TVs surrounding. No matter what direction you're gonna look, you're gonna see the game.
A real sport.
So you didn't miss anything. The staff was really great as well. Bombshells really catered to us. So thank you to Joanna and Bombshells for making it a fun experience. For being at home. It was so, but it was nice being with everyone we haven't been with, like,
Yeah.
because we've been at all the away games. So it was really weird being there. But yeah, it was a lot of fun still. Like, especially like hanging with you, DJ. We never get to hang with you
Yeah,
True.
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So it was a lot of fun. And y'all missed,
Aw.
people were missing him too. They were busy hanging out with us. But yeah, it was fun to watch. I was sad
Yeah.
that they didn't show
Oh,
our
right.
Brahma people. Like,
No, they purposefully panned the camera away from us.
the only
Yeah.
time we saw you guys was if they were facing the team and we got glimpses of you guys.
Interviewing
We
players.
got y'all in the
Yeah.
background. That was
Yeah.
about it.
And which really stunk because of the fact that it's not like it was their game. This was our game against each
The
other.
championship
So they
game.
should have,
Yeah.
they should have featured the fans in the family that was there as well.
Well,
Yeah.
I wish
well,
they would have.
They even showed us like a couple weeks ago. So it's weird that they wouldn't have shown
Yeah.
you guys last week. Like it's this kind of the same deal. I mean, they've always shown us at the games. Just this one, they made a conscious effort. Nope.
No, well, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because, and then the reason I say that is because in the stadium, now this wasn't shown on TV, but in the stadium Jumbotron, I am officially a double initiated member of the Big D Energy Club. So, just wanted to
This
say, like,
So am I.
but have you done it at an away game?
Yeah. Well, oh no, it was at a home game.
Exactly.
That's even
yeah.
better.
So I did it
That's
at a
even
home
better.
game on national
Look, he trying to
TV,
one up me.
and
Yeah,
then
he-
I did it.
yeah, he
You
goes.
trying
Yeah.
to one
I
up
do
me?
it.
You know
in
he
the
been
bathroom.
feisty. He been feisty.
Jorge,
I did
give
in
me
the bathroom.
something. Jeez, excuse me. Let me have one thing.
Yeah, man.
Oh, sorry. One time, you peasant.
I know.
These over here got 0 times, I believe. Sorry, maybe drink your Zoa.
All
The
right.
official
Enjoy
energy
your
sorry.
Big D
I'm-
energy.
I'm busy destroying opponents. I don't have time for
Yeah.
the Big G energy
Big
nonsense.
D. Go ahead, get on the Big D everything, huh?
Yes,
Oh,
yes. And one day my son will grow
No
up to have
Diddy.
the same energy.
You and the beard, you guys can have that Big D energy.
Great.
We've got
I
people
will,
to
I
yell
will
at.
share it. Toby, my boy, my man. Next week, he said he was wearing yellow for us.
Yep.
Hey, that's 2 Big D energies right there. Or 3, because I had them twice. So, yeah.
Okay, how about we start getting into this game now and talking more specific? The
Yeah.
X's and O's.
Yes, sir.
The St. Louis game or the Birmingham or the one coming
Yes,
up?
sir.
The
This
St.
last
Louis game.
one.
Oh,
The
this
past
last one?
game.
Oh my goodness! I look from. I feel like the St. Louis fans rocked their own players because they made so many mistakes. They were like, when I believe it was second quarter. when they made them they did the jump start the hard call the hard count. I'm sorry, and they made them do a neutral zone infraction. Like,
Mhm.
how were you gonna do that? You're on defense. It's your own team, and you fall for a hard count when it's screaming people in there. St. Louis, they made there was a lot of mental mistakes in that game. I feel like that
Oh,
lost them the game. And there was now I will say on the sidelines for San Antonio, there was also tempers flaring, for multiple reasons.
Me too.
But it St. Louis, I feel like, yes, we beat them, but they also didn't help their case try to win the game. Like they were, yeah. I felt like there was a lot of mental mistakes and a lot of breakdowns on their part. There was a lot of bobbled passes, and I don't know. It didn't look like the same St. Louis we saw last week. But I also feel like they may have shown their hand that week.
Okay, I gotta jump in here and take this comment. Okay, let's go back to this. We made a field goal. 100% we made a field goal. Mr. Santoso,
You made two.
we made two, but I want to talk about the first one. Okay, because that's the point where I realized
I didn't
that
look.
I'd made a mistake on my assessment about Mr. Santoso. So, Mr. Santoso, if you're watching, from the bottom of my heart, I sincerely apologize that I doubted your skills. If somebody is watching that
You
can tell
should.
him that, again, I apologize. I doubted you. You pulled through. You made me a believer again. The power of the mustache rings true. Okay? So, again, I'm sorry that I doubted you, but
Not
keep
DJ
doing your
over there
thing.
shaking.
Whatever you did, whatever adjustments you made, whatever got you back in that good place that you were at, that Jorge said that you were at on Sunday, stay there, okay? Because we're going to need you when we're playing Birmingham, because we may need to count on you to make a field goal to really drive that nail home in them. But you keep doing your thing, man. And again, this is like the fifth time I've said it now. I apologize that I doubted you, but you know, you just keep doing your thing, okay? And if my doubt helped fuel you and made you mad, then fine, dump that on me. I don't care, right? But whatever's working, you keep doing your thing. Shut
No,
up, Brian.
And, yeah,
Should I or should I not? Should I or should I not?
Let me-
Just
let
Put
me
answer
the
tell
me.
you.
glasses on.
Should I or
Put
should
the
I not?
glasses
Look,
on.
I don't
Do
care.
it.
I don't
Do
care
it.
who.
Put them-
I don't care who
put them
watching.
on.
I don't care who
Put
watching.
them
Should
on.
I? Should I not?
You
Should
can
I
keep
or
it
should I
real. It's
not?
up to you.
Do it.
So,
do whatever the hell
Do
you
it.
what do what you're gonna
Wait,
do.
Look, here he
Well,
goes. Here he goes.
hey, you know we pod and
You can
this
put him in a
championship
tantrum.
pod. You know what I'm saying? I got the black cup. I'm feeling the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Jorge, you go ahead. Because you said you had your hand up. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You want to
Brian
know
actually did.
no, I did. But
No, and I'm gonna cut you
Oh,
off
go
like
ahead,
you
go
cut
ahead,
me
go
off
ahead.
all
I'll
last
wait.
week.
I'll wait.
I
I'll wait.
did
I'll
not
wait.
cut
There
you
you
off.
go.
All right.
Shut up.
Hey.
All right, now
That was
quiet.
me.
Now
And this guy.
listen. The first
Start
thing
muting
So, like I was gonna
when he
say, you
comes
guys,
over, when he comes over after the game, he came to us and he said, "It has been a hell of a month." I don't know what he had been going through or what was mental, but he overcame that. And I could feel it the minute he got off the bus and he flashed a smile, gave me a dap and a hug, and I was like, he's golden. He is golden. This man is radiating, as golden as the gala on my traje. Like, it was a beautiful sight to see those pearly whites underneath that wonderful mustache.
Okay.
But yeah, I gave him some. Maybe I did give him some Zoas. I don't know if that's what it takes. Man, I will order 10 cases and send them to his house right now.
Brian?
So, I will not apologize for doubting him because he earned the doubt. He missed 5 field goals in a row.
I mean, okay.
When we were in St. Louis for the last week, when he was lining up for that last field goal to win the game, every one of us held hands, tucked in together. Jorge was on his knees because we were unsure of him. So even his field goals, yesterday, we were still the first one. Like, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes.
Nope.
I am beyond ecstatic that yes, the whatever he had in his head that caused him to miss the previous ones is gone. Like I'm absolutely. But to say, oh, we had no reason to doubt him. Come on, we had a lot of reason to doubt and to be wary of him kicking a field goal.
You know, and it's crazy how quickly y'all forget how he kicks the game-winning field goal in Houston. Bye, DJ.
Wow.
It's crazy how quickly y'all forget how he kicks the game winner in Houston.
Hey, you know what? And you know what? We were ecstatic for that, and you know he hit those. He hit the next two in the following game, and then after that, he hadn't hit one since. So we, you know, I like I said, I'm glad he got his mojo back or whatever. But you know, what the hell are y'all doing?
I thought I was controlling these buttons back here, and everyone else keeps pushing.
No, that's a great idea. That was the great job that they dropped me because I was about to go ham. So I'm
Go ham.
still waiting.
Go ham, baby.
Look,
Are y'all done?
I'll just say this: is
I already
that
had dinner.
it's hard to fight with him because he has a love for kickers. So
True.
go right ahead.
Can we cuss?
Go ahead.
Can we cuss?
Hey, go ahead, bro.
Can we cuss? I mean,
Jorge's already dropped.
We got people watching. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got the black cup. You know,
Kids,
I got kicked off the live. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to talk. Can I talk?
Go ahead. I'll mute everybody else.
Let's be real. We had a segment last week. Let's be real. Yes. Santoso was 0 for 5. He made 2 field goals. Got it. What's his job, guys? Job, guys? To kick the ball.
To kick field goals.
We don't.
And it's amazing how quickly you forget the ones he made.
No. Hey, that's before. That's before. We on to the next. We want to see what you do. Look, what they always say, you as good as your last performance.
And he was wonderful his last performance.
And he did. He made 2 kicks. Cool.
This performance.
Now, so if you go into the next game and miss kicks, then what you going to say? Oh, well, he made 2 last game. He was good then. No, we don't. I don't care who watching. I want you to kick field goals. Do your job. Hey, maybe he watched and heard that we got pressure on him. Same thing. Hey, we talked about it at Bombshells. Hey, they must have watched the podcast because guess what? They ain't dropped no passes. They maybe had some tip here and there, but they ain't dropped no passes.
Man, Smith was on his game.
Man, look, me and Brian like, bro, Justin is catching everything, dog.
Yeah.
Somebody might as well just throw a person at him. He'll catch the person. You know what I'm saying?
He would have caught me.
He would have caught you. He would have caught the simmer
so
cam.
delicate.
You know what I'm saying? Get on the simmer cam. But I'm like, bro, they watching. We gotta. Hey, this is how we do it. Somebody got to get on their ass. I know the coaches get on their ass all the time. That's cool.
Yeah.
They're going to get that. But us fans, we got to get on their ass too. Hold them accountable. We doing our job, like y'all said earlier in the podcast. Y'all doing your job. We got a job to uphill, and that's what it is. We're going to get on them if they doing wrong. Oh, Santoso has no business to go 0 for 5. Hell no, I can't kick no field goals. Maybe I can. I could probably kick a 10-yarder. You know what I'm saying? Or a 15-yarder. But yeah, I'm not kicking no 50. But still, you know what I'm saying? I do a job. Hey, I got a job. I work 9 to 5. Hey, I'm doing my job, so I won't get fired. Santoso is ain't no excuse to go 0 for 5, bro. That's all I'm saying. I love it that you made 2. I didn't even watch the first one. The second one, I was okay. I was comfortable. I saw that you was in your zone, but that just lets me know that they on your ass and we on your ass, and we're gonna keep being on your ass. I don't want no receivers dropping. Listen. I don't want no receivers dropping passes this week. I want Chase Godwin the ball the fuck out. Like I said, I'm glad Quentin Dormady didn't play. I'm gonna keep it real. Hey, we was even saying put Hogan in the game. You know what I'm saying? Put Hogan in the game. It was unpopular, but I'm gonna keep it real. No, I'm gonna keep it real.
Respect, my goodness.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. We were saying put Hogan in the game last week.
I was saying no.
If Chase was hurt, put Hogan in. I didn't want to see Quentin Dormady. I'm gonna be real.
I did.
6 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Hell no, not against the battle. Even with Anthony McFarland and John Lovett back. Hell no, we don't want him back there. No, put Chase in there. Chase was good. He was dealing. I love it. Keep him in there. He got the mojo. Keep him going.
I trust my coaches, right? And he is named next after Garbers for a reason.
Jorge, Jorge, we talked about this in the chat, bro.
He
I
act
don't
like
know
people
what's
don't
I don't
make
know what's
mistakes.
going on with you, bro. Like you getting soft on us.
No, I'm
You
not
getting
getting
soft on
soft.
us, like
I
Charmin.
support.
Like Charmin.
I am.
Name some other
I'm ride
name
or
some
die.
other butt tissue for us. Charmin.
Yeah, go
We
ahead.
got Dollar
But
General,
say I'm full
Family
of
That
shit.
Dollar.
Go
Dollar
ahead.
General stuff ain't soft, man. That's
Hill Country
At that point,
It ripped right through,
you're
right? That's
you're
what Jorge
your
doing.
finger
Rip it right
right
through.
there.
yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Cheap Charmin.
I don't remember this same energy from him as when you
see
started
what I'm
riding the
saying?
cone train, and
You
he
see
was
what I'm saying?
QB1. But I guess
see what I'm
again,
saying?
we
Yeah.
didn't trust
But he
our
was-
coaches back then. I get
He
now here's
was
an
hurt.
excuse. Here's the excuse.
He wasn't. He didn't play for a lot of. He wasn't QB1 for a lot of time
Cone wasn't QB1.
because he was hurt for the middle part of the season. He got hurt.
He's still
Okay.
QB1 when he got
What
hurt.
about those 4
when he got
games
healthy,
before that?
he came back in the game QB1. What are you talking about? Did we talk
He
about
came
this?
back.
Are,
Chase Garbage
are we
is
going to do
always
our
QB.
stupid QB math again? Because that was
Yes,
dumb.
we are.
All right?
Because
That was
Jorge
dumb.
must have forgot. I told y'all he getting soft on us. Jorge must have forgot. Chase Garbage is QB1. He's been QB1 since the beginning of the season.
Yes.
When he's hurt, he goes down. QB2 comes in.
And he is
When
now
Dormany is not
QB1.
QB1, bro.
Yes, he is.
No, he is not. Don't do that. Don't disrespect him. Because when Chase got healthy, what happened? He back in there.
Because
You ain't
he's
about to
QB1.
I thought we were supposed to be celebrating today, y'all.
We are celebrating, but I don't like this Jorge, and I'm gonna tell it. Oh, celebrity at all, I'm gonna tell it. I don't care who watches.
I don't care. Look, I'm ride or
He
die.
said, "Leave Coach Ward out of."
He got look.
Damn.
He got.
He
got
don't
his
even
little-
deserve the coach name. What are you talking about?
He got this little championship shirt, acting all different. Then he got the white Brahmas hat, acting different. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like this Jorge right now. Let's be real. I like the Jorge. Hey, I like the Jorge that brung that big old sign to the championship game last year with a Renegades logo in it and a big old circle with an X going through it. That's the Jorge we like. Where that Jorge at?
That he's still here. He's still around.
Nah, man.
Yeah,
Except,
right.
you know,
Nah.
I put.
Hey,
here's the
Jorge.
thing.
There's no way it's 5 of us
quiet.
on
No,
here,
stop,
and you the
stop,
only
stop,
one
stop.
saying that
You asking me to spit venom on my own people. I'm not gonna do that.
I ain't telling
Now-
you spit venom. I'm saying
Now
be real.
here's the thing.
Talk-
I
Speak
will
the
talk.
truth.
I
Speak the
kept
truth,
it
Speaking
real.
the truth.
I kept
Truth.
it real with that sign because the Renegades do suck. I didn't want them to win, right? So I
They
kept
don't
it
suck
real.
because they won.
And
Exactly.
That's not real.
I spit venom at them. I spit venom at Birmingham. That's what I'm spitting venom
Jorge,
at.
Jorge, it's been times I went on your Instagram, bro. I look at your comments. You know what I'm saying? Like you be boo booing on Dallas so much,
Boo,
Yeah,
boo,
and I'm watching the comments, and I'm the people just want to know, like, why do you boo boo on Dallas so much? But when we keep it real with the
Not the
players that's not
boo-boo.
performing, it's not okay. Like I don't understand.
They're,
Jorge.
they're my
I'm
people.
pretty
I don't
sure
boo
that-
boo on my people.
But you
Jorge,
do
we
boo
not
boo all
telling
over
you-
Dallas.
No, you boo boo on Dallas. We just keeping it real with our people. The only way you want to know,
Oh,
let the people know.
Good Lord.
you want to outside.
Um,
Tell you the best advice is from people who don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know us. I mean, they kind of.
They do know us.
You get the Jorge. Do he know your address?
he can text them right now.
He got all their numbers, man. He got a Rolodex. But look,
Yep.
what I'm saying is, we keeping it. All we doing is keeping it real. Hey, this is what I.
And
This is my
Marlon's
goal.
keeping it real right here.
But
Look,
look,
at this.
Jorge.
Don't you
Jorge,
touch
we
the
been-
buttons. I'm the button toucher.
Jorge,
Yep.
we've been doing this. We've been doing this
Yep.
all season, bro. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep it real with you. We've been doing this all season. I want to put fire under their ass. They have fire under their ass. I want to add it to it. We was the last place, and I'm gonna keep on reiterating it. We was the last place ranked. BD put that damn ticket on in Vegas, and he gonna get paid when we win this thing. But we was last place,
Oh,
and I
Jay.
want that in the,
Oh,
I want
Jay.
that poster everywhere in that locker room. Last place, bro. Keep it real. Put the fire on their ass. When you got fire on their ass, you perform better. Think about it at
Yeah.
work.
I
When
just
your
wanna
manager
know
on your
these-
ass, you gonna perform better.
I
You
just
don't
want to
wanna
know
get
where
fired?
these 1,500 to 1 odds came from because
here's
that's
the
not
thing.
what we got.
Here-
and I
here's
would
the thing.
love some of that action.
You want to put fire under their ass. I get
Yes,
it.
sir. Yes, sir.
No, but there's putting fire under their ass, and then they're setting them on fire, and you are setting them on fire.
Who am I? Who did I set on fire?
Santoso.
Chat, please. This is not our followers. These are not our watchers. These are our friends. This is our family. Family. Can y'all tell me who am I putting fire under their ass?
No,
Versus
who
who
are you
is
Burning
setting
their
on
ass.
fire?
Who ass am I burning? Pause. No diddy.
Q. Right there. That's one.
No, Diddy.
Santoso. 2.
Who? You talking about QB2?
Quinn Normandy, yeah.
Come on, dog.
Oh, look, here you go.
go.
Here we go, fam.
Thank you. Let's be real.
Mm-mm.
Can we please start the segment? Let's be real, Jorge. Why are you the only oddball? I kept it real. I said it before.
Can
He
you
was
put
no
up?
way he should go over 5. We were shitting on him when we were over 5. Now he made 2 field goals. Oh, it's happy-go-lucky. No. Keep shitting on him. Or not really shitting on him, but putting fire on his ass. Make him kick field goals. He must have walked.
Freudian slip. Freudian slip right there. Shit on him. I'm not gonna do that.
So you're not going to call. You're not going to hold anybody accountable for bad
There
actions.
you go.
then.
There you go, Jay.
That's
No,
what
I
I'd
would-
like to know.
Yeah. No, you're saying like, oh, you missed a few. No. it's fine.
Here you go.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah,
God, I
okay.
cannot. I
Oh,
cannot.
5 goals in a row.
I cannot.
Hey, Jay, you can't be a part of this discussion anymore because you apologized for talking
You
bad.
did, Jay. I ain't like that, Jay.
You're
You-
off. You're off.
you-
All right.
you-
You're out of this one.
You've been talking to Jorge too long, bro.
No,
I don't like that,
I'm
Jay.
trying to be respectful to a player.
We not
just
being
in case-
disrespectful. We not being disrespectful. It's football.
I'm being respectful.
Well,
And
he said
apologizing
that he
for calling
lost
him out.
faith. Yeah, he had
Okay.
lost faith in him and stuff.
But
Right.
that's
I lost
fine.
faith
It's
in
okay.
Santoso. I did
Okay,
not
who
only
you
just
like?
call him out. I said that I lost faith, and I apologized for losing said faith. He earned
Okay.
my trust back. Am I still going to believe that he is the end all be all in kickers? That's going to remain to be seen after this game, right? If he comes through clutch here, then I'll put even more respect on his name. All I did was apologize
AP.
for losing faith in him. That's all I did.
And
Okay.
that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Mhm.
Jorge,
And-
Jay, listen. It's okay to talk from your heart, bro. It's okay.
And I did.
It's okay.
I
And,
did.
and that's fine. But you don't have to apologize for that. You
I
just being
feel I
real.
I feel I do. But did
Okay,
I
okay, and
apologize for
I
me
respect that.
doubting?
But guess what? I
Did
ain't
I feel-
apologizing.
Santoso
Hang on,
for
hang on.
MVP
Fuck it.
says believe in him.
Hang on.
Yes, I agree.
Did I
I
apologize
ain't
for
listen.
doubting Q? Quarterback 2.
I didn't say I didn't
Well,
believe in him.
I mean, it's not like he played for you to give you an opportunity to apologize for him. So
It wouldn't have.
Listen,
I would not have
obviously-
had the same faith in that game.
obviously, if he's on a team, Wade and the coaching staff believed in him or something.
Yes.
I don't think it was
Answer
just
that
like a dump.
question. Everybody answer that question right there.
Yes. Yes.
I will say yes.
After
I
speaking
mean,
with,
the-
I
the-
spoke with the man personally. This,
We know Jorge. You said it
yesterday.
already.
I did it.
No.
Can I answer the
go-
question, Jorge? We know that. already.
no. It's my turn to answer that.
Okay,
question.
okay,
Shut your
okay.
mouth.
I didn't even
Shut your mouth.
finish.
All y'all shut up. It's my turn.
I didn't
It's
even
my
finish.
turn.
I didn't
spoke
even
to him
finish.
in person. I gave him a hug. I seen that smile.
Oh
I
my
feel the
God.
vibes.
Okay.
Yes, if it comes down to a kick on Sunday, send his ass out 65 yards. Make Jake Bates look like a clown.
Okay.
I believe in that leg.
Him or Romo.
While we take that commercial break, Jackie has something she wants to say.
I
I
was just
gotta do that.
I was just gonna say you may have talked to him, but I don't go based off words by man. I look for action.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that you talked to him. You got your little hug and all, but
I give a damn about no damn hug. You want field goals.
True.
Thank you, Jesse. That's my guy, man. Hey, look, we hit a win.
All right.
You
To
need a win.
answer the question, it might take. Well, one we
I
have
answered it. I said yes,
we have to take him.
but my answer doesn't matter. It don't matter. It doesn't matter.
Brian's turn to talk.
But
Okay, go ahead, Brian.
am I going to be 100% confident that he's going to go out there and kick the field,
Because
make it?
only his opinion matters. not mine.
I'm not. I'm not going to be. I'm going to be nervous as hell. But you know what? I'll probably be nervous as hell. Whoever is kicking that. But
Thank you, Robert.
you know, I'm going to kind of be watching it like this. You know.
Bro, I literally put my head down when he kicked the first field goal. I'm not lying. They all saw me in there. I ain't lying. I had my head down. It's just how I feel. That's just what it is, man. And it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing wrong with that. I just didn't know what kind of Santoso we was going to get. But like I said, maybe we did something good because we got on his ass. And hey,
Maybe.
players. Hey, look, players was watching last week. We got on their ass. What's we supposed to do? We fans. We gonna talk about what we don't like, and that's cool. We still love y'all. We love all y'all. We love Santoso. We love our wide receivers. We love our quarterback.
Thank
But at the
you.
end of the day,
Thank you.
we-
Thank
and
you.
but look, at the end of the day, we're gonna keep it real. Like we're gonna talk about what's bad.
And don't
We got
shit on them.
to.
But don't
We can't
shit
think
on
everything
them.
is fucking green. We gotta keep it real.
But don't shit on them and put them on fire.
Jorge, that's not shitting, bro. It's football.
God forbid we have
Good
our own
Lord.
opinion or our own criticism. I'm
Jorge,
sure our
you know, you
boys can
sounded like
take
them
it.
Battlehawks fans, man. You know, when they tackle AJ, they my precious quarterback AJ, he got tackled in his ankle again. Can y'all please kick out T's Tapers of the game? He's trying to target my quarterback, bro.
Is that
It's
how
football.
they sound?
Yes, they
Good.
so
Exactly how
crying,
they
baby,
sound.
man,
Exactly
crying.
how they sound.
That
Oh
shit's so
no,
Go ahead,
he's
Jay.
gonna,
pisses me
he's
off,
gonna,
man.
he's gonna tackle us legally. He's such a
Yes,
dirty
I'm
player.
like, bro, he's a quarterback. He's running. He's going to get tackled regardless. Come on, bro.
Lord.
So this is in retort to what Jorge said. There is a difference between crapping on players and holding people accountable for their behaviors.
Fact.
Okay?
I agree.
BD and I in management positions, when we have employees that are not doing what they're supposed to be doing,
Talk about it.
rather than just hammering down on them and telling them they're absolute garbage and that they're worthless and they should be gotten rid of, which is not what we did. We said we were losing. I said I was losing faith in our kicker, and I thought that we should bring somebody else in to either solidify the kicking position or light a fire under Santoso to get him back to where he's supposed to be. Okay? That's a little bit closer to shitting on. What DJ did was not the same thing. He was saying that he doesn't trust the guy because he has one job to do, missed 5 kicks in a row, the one job he's there for. He has every right to express that opinion. Basically, what he is saying is do better. That's kind of the management position. That's the fan position. That's what he should be. But hang on. I did not cut you off today.
Y'all cut me off last week.
I
It was
did
my
not
turn to
cut
cut
you
me
off
off.
today.
Oh my god!
I did not cut you off today. Okay?
Let it go. Let it go.
DJ has that right to express his opinion about it, and I don't think that was shitting on it. I think that when you have a player that is walking that fine line between missing 5 and missing an important one that could be coming up, and well, like this last weekend's game could have been a very important kick that he could have missed. I think that somebody does need to hold him accountable and say, "Hey, man, what's going on? Like, what are you missing? What is going on here?" Right? And I think it's okay for a fan or a coach or something to express that discontent. Now, if we were saying, you know what? He's missed 5 in a row. He's absolute trash. We need to cut him. We need to get rid of him. Take our chances without a kicker. Whatever, right? That's a different thing. Like I said, that's more along what I was saying. That's why I apologized, because I lost the faith and I questioned him as a player. But there's a big difference here between what DJ is saying, which is holding people accountable for their actions.
DJ
and what I was
used the word shitting on him.
He wants to be more specific now. Look, at the end of the day,
on this stupid ass topic. All right.
At the end of the day, his numbers are what? 2 and 7. That speaks for itself. He's made 2 out of the last 7.
He's not doing so good.
How many has he made over the course of the entire season?
We're just talking about these last games that count. That
I know a lot of people.
I know
a lot of people don't like Stephen A. Smith, but he keep it real. He's going to talk about the players' performances on the court and on the field. He's not going to talk about them as a person. We're not on here talking about nobody as a person. It's not personal, nothing like that. We're talking about the game. That's all we're talking about. And we're gonna keep it real, and we're gonna talk about how we feel. That's all it is. It's about the game. It's like we ain't targeting the man family, none of that. We're just talking about the actual game. And he didn't play good. And we just wanted a better performance from him. 2 for 2.
Practice?
2 for 2.
I was talking about practice.
2 for 2 last game. I love it. Can you bring more? Give me more.
I thought
we
talking about
you know, like I said, I don't know, 30 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, however the hell long we started talking about this. Whatever Juju, whatever he had, like, you know, the previous 5 kicks seem like they're gone. So
yeah, they are.
Keep that energy, keep that same energy going into this championship game. Because this is the damn championship game. All right. I need Santoso from yesterday. I don't need Santoso 3 games ago.
Yeah.
So keep whatever he did yesterday, this weekend, this last week, absolutely do it again. Let's go.
Brahma Bro gave him his wings.
He does have his wings.
He's gonna make them babies fly now. So
Right, let's go.
Okay, one more thing. I know we got off topic about the actual game, but nearly perfect for us. I think the only hiccup we had was that fumble. It's cool, I think everything else, I think we executed. I would love to see more on the return game. And I know Marquez he's playing it smart. He's playing it smart. Like I know it's multiple times when he's trying to return the ball and it's like damn 10 jerseys, blue jerseys or whatever around him, and he just takes a slide, which is smart. But I just think we need a more explosive. I think if we was more explosive in the return game, I think we'll probably have a lot better field position where we don't have to keep going from like the 30 or the 35 all the way down to the other side of the field. Where if we could get a good run, I thought we would put Anthony McFarland back there to run the kicks back, or Puka. Puka did good when he ran the kicks back. So
he's out, isn't he?
Oh, he's out. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he can only have 3 running backs active.
Okay. Oh, well, I think I thought we would have had a better opportunity putting like McFarland back there. But if he needs to be a running back, then I would say use all his energy as running back. But it was great to have him and John back. So
let's this is a good segue because I'm seeing some comments here that I want to talk about that happened in the game from yesterday that can impact us, and this is holding people accountable, not shitting on anybody.
Talk about it.
All right.
Talk about it.
All right.
Are you talking about this comment?
But that's not the only one. That's not the only one. I saw
that's
multiple.
Not what I'm saying.
But
Wayne's
this
got
is
one
that's
also.
that's
you talking about tees?
Oh no! God damn it! Quit cutting me off. Listen, there.
But that's his name. 22 is
Jesus, my goodness, Lord.
All right, go ahead.
There was multiple instances of our guys losing their cool to where they could have very easily gotten unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. Now, we already know Birmingham, their players, the way that they play is dirtier than a toilet after you eat White Castle, right? So I'm just saying, that they're going to try to go for that again. We already saw it when they were in San Antonio, and they got nothing to lose. They got something to prove that loss to us was a fluke, right? So it's very easy if our players come out with that same chippiness, depending on how the refs are feeling that day, because we can all agree the refereeing all season long has been suspect. Depending on how they're feeling, it can very easily cost us a game because of not being smart and trying to be chippy, trying to one up the other person. So our guys need to be smart, keep their cool, and not make dumb penalties, because there was a lot of dirty plays that happened, a lot of jawing, a lot of things that would have been unsportsmanlike conduct had they been caught. And the things that I saw, the things that were being said, the things that were being done to the Battlehawks fans by our guys, by some of our guys, like that if they were caught on camera, that would have been a fine in the NFL. That would have been a fine. And that's the thing, is that it is, like I said, we already know how Birmingham plays. We already know that they dirty. So that is something that needs to be worked on, I feel like, this week, because what I saw last week is not what Coach Wade or any of the coaches teaches.
And we saw that watching back the Memphis game when the lineman, Wade got in his ass, for getting a penalty. It was like, are you trying to be a man right now, or are you trying to hurt the team? Like, what's going on? So that's where Wade's, 70 years of experience as a coach and being that calming, voice in the locker room and teaching his guys, that's where he needs to kind of get in there and like, look, guys, you got to be smart. Just like Jorge said, these guys are a bunch of dirty players. They're gonna try and get in your head. They see, they looked at the tape. They saw what the Battlehawks were doing to you guys and your reaction. They're gonna do that times 10. So,
yep.
One thing I can say is our defense is very scrappy, and I love it. They're going to get after, what is it, bend don't break defense. So
It hasn't
He-
been
I-
bend don't break reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We-
they've been a wall
They've been
defense
solid.
lately. So
Yeah.
hey, I like Tease. I'm a big fan of Tease. I love him. He's very scrappy. So hey, I don't care how y'all talk. Like whoever say anything about Tease, they always talk about number 22 did this. Bro, he's scrappy. He plays football. He knows how to play. He knows how to play football. He plays it at a high level, and I like it. So
I just like that it gets under their skin so much.
yes, I love
Like
that. I
so
love that.
much. Like you can look back at all them replays. Every tackle was legal. Anything that he's done has always been
yeah.
legal. That's why he's
But ain't
never
no-
got a flag thrown. Nothing like that.
But ain't nobody gonna say nothing about when AJ McCarron put the ball in his face. But okay,
Exactly.
True.
okay.
I mean,
No
They
flag
let
was
him
thrown
get
either.
away.
Okay.
if we're
Yeah.
gonna call stuff, why aren't we calling that?
Yeah.
Fact.
You know?
But
Now-
we ain't gonna cry about it.
And it's the same thing in the Birmingham game, like the one that I talk about, when the lineman went up to the referee and started doing this right in front of him, and the referee was just like, "Yeah, that's cool, man. Hey, nope." Like that, but the thing is that so to answer Mike G's question, did any paper airplanes hit the players? No, but they did hit their security guards. And was food thrown at the players? No, but it was thrown at me. So you know, that's something that the Battlehawks fans that they did instigate some of it, but as a professional football player, you have to just tune that out. Now, I did feel that the celebration at the very end was very fitting when they poured the Gatorade bath. I caught the film of that. You see a blue streamer going right into the trash can.
For that too.
And so I felt that was a very fitting end to their season. You want anything?
Look.
You want asshole me to come out? There it is.
I love it. I need that.
Look,
I need that all
I-
day, every day.
I will say I love Delonte's end zone dance when he was chicken dancing it for them chicken heads.
Oh, after that, yeah,
That's
after the
pretty good.
bubble.
That was
Yeah.
funny.
Now,
Let's-
throwing middle fingers at fans, not necessary.
Right.
Jawing at fans, calling them names because they're instigating it, not necessary. We're trying to yell at people. Hey, let us handle it. We're here. They're right next to us. We can handle the fans, but the players, they kept on at it, and that's what I'm saying. I do not want Birmingham Stallions to go play their White Castle style of football and like screw things up.
I mean, if we're gonna call something like that out, I mean, let's call everything out then, Wayne. Let's be honest. I
We
can
ain't got
understand.
time
Bro.
for all that.
I can understand, maybe being upset,
That's picky.
flipping off the players or the players flipping off the fans. That should never happen. No professional player should ever lose their cool to do something like that. The streamer thing, right? Why didn't
It shouldn't
any of
have
you
been
guys
up
say
here.
anything about AJ slamming that ball into Tabor's face?
I didn't
Right.
see that. That
Yeah,
must
we
have been
saw
on
it.
TV.
They showed it. They showed the
Yeah, they
replay.
put it on
Everybody
too.
saw
TV, yeah.
They replayed it.
Yeah.
Everybody saw it. No referee called it. I have not heard a
It
single.
was
St. Louis
right
person.
after he went. He went and
Dove at him and missed.
ran
Yeah.
out of the pocket and he slid or whatever or dove and
Right
kind
here.
of came in after him and stuff. They got up and got in each other's faces. And AJ just
This is
Yes.
where watching it on TV comes into play because I didn't see that
Mm-hmm.
because that's the thing.
What we saw.
I don't know where it happened on the field, but it must have been not where I was.
Yeah.
That part I couldn't tell you, but
That's what I'm saying. Like this is where watching on
That-
TV.
that-
like, you guys have a different vantage point, so I can't talk about it because I didn't see it. I didn't know it happened until you just said it.
right. And that's fine. Again, just like last week's game, we saw stuff that never got called. And it was on both sides of the ball. We talked about the officiating the entire time, right? This whole season. There's been stuff that players have gotten away with.
The
And then
whole.
there's
Mhm.
times where they call
Too
really
many.
ticky-tacky stuff, right? So I think it kind of balances itself out. It's just bad overall, right? But I mean, as a fan, if we're going to call out some ticky-tacky stuff, then let's call
All
out
of it.
everything, right? And Wayne, I mean, I get it, I understand, and I appreciate the fact that you're saying the better team won. Thank you very much for taking the high road here, okay? But again, I mean, if we're going to call stuff, let's call everything. Let's not just cherry pick, because then you're walking a really fine line with being one of those fans. So let's not do that. Let's just say it was an incredible game. a lot of emotion that went into it. A lot of bad decisions were made kind of across the board, right? But at the end of the day, Brahmas did win, moved on to the championship, and we would love for you guys to support us.
Now, speaking of the championship game, if you're wanting to come up to the championship game, if you want to avoid Ticketmaster fees, hit up our boy James Carr or hit up anyone from the Brahmas ticket office because you can buy directly from them and make sure you can get your seats up. They have access to see the Alamo Dome North and see what seats are available and you can pick your seats and get their rates without having to pay Ticketmaster fees or go through a resale market, So give them a call, hit them up. They will help you out. And you can't. So any Brahmas fans in San Antonio or surrounding areas, or Brahmas fans from out of state or out of the country that want to go to the game and don't have a ticket but want to get a ticket,
get with this guy right here.
Avoid the fees. Go with James Carr or any of our other ticket reps in the San Antonio Brahmas ticket office. Give them a call.
Mm-hmm.
They can get you a ticket for that game because they have access to be able to do so. So do not pay those Ticketmaster fees. Do not pay those exorbitant because there's a big resale marketplace right now because a lot of fans dump their tickets for obvious reasons. Let's not be around the bush here. They don't want to go because that's not the Battlehawks.
There you go. That's the only reason.
And they're trying to get as much money as they can out of it because they know there's people like us that will pay whatever to try to get into the game, but there's still tickets available, and it would actually help out our team, including the front office and the organization, if you just buy through James, John, Shane, Jose, all of them. Yep. All those guys in the ticket office, they can help you out.
Yep.
Yeah, and we should probably talk about, like, if you do plan on going up, what it looks like there. We didn't have to deal with parking. We Ubered, so I don't even know how parking looks. If you plan, I would. Good, you could talk about it, but we do go and tailgate. We do. This is an opportunity to welcome the guys when they come off the bus going into the dome, which has been an awesome thing for us to do at least the last two games. But tell them about tailgating.
So, parking, I will say, is probably one of the more expensive parking situations in the league. I believe it's about $50 to park a vehicle there. And if you're going to have a whole tailgate set up, I think it's about, depending on where it is, it could either be anywhere from $100 to $150. That's how much it was this last game. The tailgaters that we were with had said that they paid $150 for their passes. And so it can range if you are going to take a vehicle and a tailgate setup, expect to pay that amount.
That's
now,
crazy.
I do know that there will
Is that right across the street from the dome? Is that the lot we're talking about at the church?
There's a church, and then there's like that other like caliche grass lot there. Yeah. So it depends, but it's all there within walking distance. So if you are driving up and planning to take a vehicle and a tailgate setup from San Antonio, just know, be prepared to pay a pretty penny for that spot.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I was told while I was there by many Battlehawks fans that they still plan on being there and having their tailgate set up, and we are all welcome to go and join them and break bread together and have a good time. At the end of the day, we're all there for a football game. Many of them are wanting to side with the XFL. So Brahmas fans, just know that these are our hosts, just like we were their hosts last year.
Mm-hmm.
And so we want to make sure we treat these people with respect and make sure that we are very grateful for what they're providing for us, because we want to be good guests, just like we were good hosts last year. So these are the Battlehawk fans have for the past 2 weeks that we've been there. I'll be honest, the very first week, I was like, this is probably the least excited I am going to a game. I had never been to St. Louis. I knew nothing. I didn't know what to expect. I had heard reputation, and I was wrong. They have been nothing but kind. They were nothing but welcoming. And, that was outside the dome. Inside the dome, different story. But it's also a different story this week because a lot of them want to make sure that this championship stays in the XFL, and they may be wearing their blue, but just know that they want us representing the XFL to win. And I would say about 98% of that dome is going to be Brahmas focused. I won't say Brahmas fans because we got fans from all over the league, but they will be cheering for our Brahmas because we want to keep it. Now,
Five
Real
minutes.
quiet.
5 minutes to talk about the upcoming game, what to expect, what we're going to be doing. And then we got to wrap it up. We're burning daylight.
Talk about it.
Well, I thought you were going to talk about it. You want me to talk
I'll
about it?
Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead. Start it off.
So,
First and foremost,
what are we expecting? I mean, obviously, Birmingham. They probably should have lost that game. Michigan fumbled that harder than freaking that gif of Dak just throwing the ball and going that way. But they've got a little QB controversy. Who are they playing? Is it going to be Corral or is it going to be Jorge's boy Adrian? I think
it could be QB3. Who knows?
I think for us, scheming for our team, if Corral plays, that's a whole lot better. For us, it's an advantage to us because Adrian is, absolutely a dual threat. He's got the potential to take off when the play breaks down. We did a pretty good job of containing him the first game, but Birmingham's going to be pissed off. They're going to want some revenge for week 9. So, I would like Corral to play, but that's just because I think it would be an easier matchup for us.
Well, and here's another thing that we need to think about on defense. We've got to cover Jay Sternberger. He has been their biggest receiving weapon throughout the whole entire season. And we struggled against him the first time that we played them. So they're going to double down on that. So we have to make sure that we keep Sternberger covered and keep him out of the equation. So it doesn't really, whether it's Martinez or Coral, right?
Coral.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter. They're both adequate quarterbacks. They can get the ball to him. He's the threat. We need to take him out of the equation and then contain the quarterback. If we do that, I think we have a very good chance of running the score up on them and not having any issues. But we got to contain that.
I absolutely trust our coaching staff to come in with the right game plan. Especially on the defensive side. But I in no means think that this game is going to be a walk in the park. So
no, and this
is going to be an absolute dogfight. So if we win this game, we're going to earn it.
This is where the 12th man comes into play because we saw the effect of that in San Antonio. They cannot play with noise. They struggle with noise. And so this is where we need everybody that's in there for the Brahmas, whether you're a Brahmas fan, a Battlehawk fan, a Defender fan, any Renegades coming up, a Roughnecks fan, whoever, anybody that's in there that wants to see this team lose, you have to be the 12th man for the Brahmas and help us out with that. The louder it is for them, the more it throws them off. These guys are not used to playing in front of crazy stadiums. They did not play in St. Louis. St. Louis played over there. But when they played in a wild and hostile environment in San Antonio, they collapsed. So we can remake that in St. Louis. That's why I'm calling it Alamo Dome North this week. Because if we can recreate what we had going in the crowd, then in the Alamo Dome, then these guys are going to crumble. They can't hear each other. They don't know how to prepare for that. They haven't had to face it.
It's true. When you play in front of a crowd of less than 10,000 and most of them seem to be asleep, crowd noise is everything. So Jorge is right. Folks, if you're going to be in St. Louis, get up there, get crazy. St. Louis friends around the XFL, let's pack Alamo Dome North, as Jorge said. Let's get loud and crazy. Let's show the USFL why we were undefeated against them and why we're going to go undefeated again this Sunday. We need your help, though.
I honestly don't care how many times people say oh, it's one league and it's everybody's together and all that. No. I don't want to hear that shit because so many times at the beginning of the season, USFL fans was talking about how great their competition is and how good their talent is on the side. And we are 4-0 against the USFL conference, so y'all can talk all y'all junk y'all want to, but it's been so many times where they make it so competitive, like conference against conference. But right now, I don't care about nothing USFL. All I want to do is the XFL to win. Even if we wasn't in it, I'm still pulling for the XFL conference because that's what maybe that's just my personal thing. Because, and I know, I mean, of course, people feel that way too. But for me personally, like I don't want nothing to do with the USFL. And yes, we won league, but still, it's still a conference against a conference. Just like in the NFL, AFC, NFC comes together, play in the Super Bowl, and that winner gets bragging rights. The conference gets bragging rights. Same thing with the UFL. XFL and USFL come together in championship game. I'm going for the XFL. I don't care who it is. Arlington, DC, St. Louis. I don't care. We taking it because y'all talk so much junk. I don't want to hear none of that. And it been so many times y'all been like, oh, you know, USFL. I can't wait till we play USFL. We're gonna kill because of course Birmingham did beat Arlington in the first game, but we gonna kill the XFL. They ain't got no good talent over there. We better than them. All that junk they was talking. Now we got more wins than them, and we are 4-0 against them. How about that?
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
And here's the thing: we win one game and change the name of the dome. Like, yes, there's a reason for that. Is because we want to make sure that these guys that are representing the XFL feel like they're at home, which is why I'm calling it Alamo Dome North. Because if you have not been to a game at the Alamo Dome, there is an entire vibe. There is an entire it's a difficult place to play in, just like the Battle Dome or the Dome at America Center, whatever. But I want these guys to feel like they're at home. Right now, we couldn't say last year, oh, this is Audi South or this is Choctaw South or whatever, because I'm sorry, they have a beer snake section and they have a prison for Choctaw Stadium, but they don't have the same environment that Brahmas fans brings. So that's why I changed the name this week, just this week. Give it to us. We're representing the XFL. It's Alamo Dome North. Please.
We can call it the Brahma Dome, you know,
or that whatever.
Instead of the Battle Dome, the Brahma Dome.
Hey, John David, the last win is the best one, baby. That's all I'm gonna say.
Speaking of the last, let's make this our last comment so we can wrap it up and actually keep going here.
What's the comment?
Last comment.
I got another hour and a half in me.
Look at that. I had some White Castle, right? And it's I swear
don't you
he still has chorro.
Don't you do it.
He still has chorro.
I had some White Castle this weekend, and my toilet is still cleaner than the Birmingham team.
Dang, that's a good one, sir. My hat is off to you.
I hope you heard that one.
Points forward, guys. We'll see you this Sunday. Hey, let's go.
Let's get that ring. Let's go, baby.
Get that dub, baby. Let's go.